And welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Real Madrid CF3, CF Pachuca 1, FIFA Club World Cup 2025 Group H, Real Madrid CF3, CF Pachuca 1, la Copa Mundial de Clubes de la FIFA, Grupo H, fase de grupos. Real Madrid ganador esta noche. Real Madrid wins tonight. Pachuca is eliminated from the Club World Cup because of the head-to-head with Salzburg. Even if they did get 3 points off Al Hilal, they'd still be eliminated. So, Pachuca's out. And honestly, all due to them not preparing well enough for this tournament. And Madrid were down a man for most of this match, and they still won 3-1. Hey, at least you scored this time, Pachuca. 6 months ago, you didn't do that. It was 11v11, though. 6 months ago. Now, it's 11v10, and you only scored 1 goal. Rondon is falling off a cliff, I'll say that much, but we'll get there. Goals were scored as follows. Jude Bellingham scores against the run of play, 35th minute. Slots at home, Jude Bellingham scores the day after his brother does at the Club World Cup. I don't know who has more of a problem with that, but Jude scores 1-0, 1-0. 43rd minute, Arda Güler scores. Trent, left alone, crosses it in to Gonzalo. Gonzalo drops it back to Arda Güler. Güler shots it home, spots it home, pops it home. Either way, 2-0, 2-0. Arda Güler scores. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal from Arda Güler, and Trent gets an assist. So he has somewhat good of a game. Still a horrible defender, though. Halftime, 2-0, 2-0, medio tiempo. 70th minute, Fede Valverde scores, gets the second ball crossed into him after passing it wide. It bounces through the legs of Moreno, and it's a goal. 3-0, 3-0. Fede Valverde scores. Easy as you like. 80th minute, Elias Montiel takes it himself at the top of the box, says, well, I got to take this one myself. Deflection and in. Beautiful goal by Elias Montiel. 80th minute, 3-1, 3-1. But in the end, full time, too late for Pachuca to make a comeback. The miracle doesn't happen. 3-1, 3-1. Real Madrid wins. Real Madrid ganador esta noche. You know, not surprised, but damn, Pachuca could have done better. Pachuca could have done better, and they were up a man, and honestly, they were the better team on chance creation and still couldn't put it away. Full-time stats are as follows. 8 shots, 25. 3 shots on goal to 11. 47%, 57% possession to 43% possession. 591 passes, 430. 90% pass accuracy to 88% pass accuracy. 8 fouls, 16. 0 offside to 2. 0 yellow cards to 1. 1 red card to 0. 2 corners to 7. Madrid were not the better team in most cases tonight, but against the run of play, they were the better team. Besides the fact that they won 3-1, there wasn't much else for them to be better at. They were better against the run of play. Other than that, defensively, I mean, Pachuca basically shot themselves in the foot. Kennedy, the Chelsea Kennedy, didn't look good. John Kennedy didn't get much. Solomon Rondon is washed up. Elias Montiel and Brian Gonzalez were the most dangerous players on Pachuca for Madrid. One of them scored, one of them didn't. Well, tonight at least. They've both scored goals at the Club World Cup, but either way. Moreno had some howlers. Defensively, wasn't the prettiest setup. Palafakino, not good enough. Cabral didn't really show up much after he got subbed on. Overall, I mean, Pachuca, they finally scored against Real Madrid, but aggregate-wise, it's 6-1. 6-1 Madrid. Which, I mean, doesn't exactly surprise me considering it's Madrid. But this is probably one of the most fraudulent Real Madrids of all time. Even with Xabi as a coach. They don't have a system ready yet, but they still won today. Here's the thing. Madrid did their job. I wouldn't say they were that good. I wouldn't say they were the better team. They did their job. They lived up to their billing. They lived up to their history. They lived up to their name. Other than that, no. There was nothing there. Nothing there. 3-1. They scored their goals against the run of play. A 3-1 win for a team who's down a man. Like, you never see that. You never see that. That's rare. That is rare. To be down a man and you still win 3-1. That's rare. That's Madrid for you. Also playing a CONCACAF team who didn't prepare well for this tournament, but nonetheless, man of the match for me is Thibaut Courtois. Because he did make a lot of saves, even if those saves were set up by the fact that Rondon is washed to hell and back now, and frankly, he's probably cooked. Horrible shots by other offensive players. Allowed the deflection, but that isn't so shocking considering that was not going to go. He went the other way and it was going that way before it got deflected. So I'm not going to have that against Courtois. Courtois is the man of the match. He has to be. Who else? Who else? At least for Madrid. But even then, for Pachuca, probably Elias Montiel, right? He scored. He was one of the most dangerous players for Madrid to handle. And they did, for the most part. Yeah, Courtois is the man of the match because, honestly, I don't want to give it to Trent, Jude, Goulet, or Fede Valverde. I don't think any of those guys deserve it. It's Courtois. Courtois made sure this was pretty easy. Courtois made sure this game went down smooth. Like a spoonful of sugar, it went down smooth. And it did. Madrid did their job. That's all I can really say. Down a man and still won 3-1. That's a real team. That's a legendary team. There you go. Legendary club, legendary team. Pachuca did not prepare well for this tournament. Jimmy Lozano might be a fraud. No, he's not might be. He is a fraud. Jimmy Lozano was all memes and vibes. He did well at the Olympics, U23s, with Mexico in Tokyo. Then he gets the Mexico national team job after the Nations League 2023. Wins the Gold Cup. The memes are in full effect. The vibes are in full effect. But as the vibes pull away and the memes die, the real situation is Jimmy Lozano wasn't ready for the big time. Got fired after the Copa America. And people are like, well, I think he got jobbed. No, this Pachuca team shows he didn't get jobbed. He's not good enough for the big time. He might be good enough for Liga MX. We'll find out. But for the big time, nope. I have a feeling this team would have done better, even with the unpreparedness of the squad, or the roster and the moves they didn't make. They did and didn't make. I still think this roster would have done better under Almada at the Club World Cup. Jimmy is tactically naive at best. And when the vibes aren't going well, the team looks horrible. There's your answer right there. Point blank period. And Jimmy just ain't the right guy for this Pachuca team. In this moment, he's not the right guy. Maybe during the league season, it turns out, hey, you know what? Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought, but it's a really bad first impression, at least for Pachuca itself. And it's a continuation of the last year and change for him. What can you do? Pachuca did not prepare well for this tournament, and it shows. Over both games, it shows. And they have players, the players that are performing the best for them might be leaving. The players that perform best for them might be leaving. That sucks. I mean, that's the story of the Pachuca, but that sucks. What can you do? No James after Leon got robbed. No good moves. They really made sure that this would not go their way. And here you go. What can you do? Pachuca got what they deserved. F around and find out. Blow chances you should get. And you're going to lose. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. The context. I mean, the loss isn't, but if you know they were up a man, yeah, it's embarrassing. At least they scored this time. With that being said, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you at 5:55 for the live watch along of Saudi Arabia versus Trinidad Tobago. It's a unadvertised double because we will talk about USA, Haiti as we go. But the focus is Trinidad, Saudi. So I'll see you then for that. We'll also be live for Mexico versus Costa Rica, and we will review that match once it's over. One more review to go today. 2 more streams to go. I will see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya. Congratulations to Madrid on advancing. Commiserations to Pachuca on being eliminated. Felicidades, Real Madrid. Commiserations, Pachuca. Peace.